try that again. Right, so he's got 4 states, and he can be in one at any given time, and I'll be using that throughout the run to basically reset my animation, because every time you change states, it sets it to the initial animation. Okay. So as I jump off here, I'll be resetting the animation to skip having to wait for him to recover. Again. I could have been closer to the gate there. This also works on damage as well, so if you're taking damage you can get out of the stun of the damage. I ran into the wall there because it's faster to turn around doing that. At that point, I think. I need to do more testing on that, to be honest. But it should be around the same speed. Okay. So let me do that. Okay. So I wait for the second breath there so I can time it correctly. Getting through this gate, because this truck, I need to wait for this truck to reach the gate before it opens. Otherwise you have to do the normal strat, which is, not the normal strat, but the intended way, which is to wait for the truck to pick up the garbage, and you sneak into the back of the truck, which you want to avoid, obviously. Wasn't close enough to that then.
You just found a...
Right, so I can't defeat that enemy yet without getting the first level of magic, which I'm picking up later, and I shouldn't know about the cherry syrup until later in the story, because I've already played it through so many times, and because I've played it through once really, I know that I need to get that. So, because it's on the timer, this event, I want to avoid resetting my animation. Because the state changes, like, stops the timer.
Rediscovered your magic. You just earned the first level of magic. Life.
So when I fell off that ledge then, I actually fell twice, which is kind of bad. You can avoid that, but I just didn't do it this time. Because I'm bad. So ideally you want to get this guy with all of the shots. Might miss two. You can also use the magic ball to grab up items, which will be handy later on. This saves me from having to climb down a ladder to get at something, or go up some stairs to get another key. So I need to do this puzzle to get onto the second island, because the guy gives me a ticket to board the ferry. Also, as you can see, that if you run into walls, you take damage, but if you run at a wall at a certain angle, you can actually avoid damage, which helps getting around corners and stuff, which is what I'll be using later in the run to get at this elf.
Look, you have a ferry.
So he's giving me the ferry ticket now.
What?
So here you can actually stun an enemy and run straight past. Again, yeah. Right, so I've stunned him and I can just run straight past. I think the developers intended that to happen. So they're actually kind of speedrunners, even though this was like 1994. One more. Okay. So if you stick close to the wall, then you can avoid the spray of the chain gun because it comes from the right, it starts from the right and it goes to the left. So obviously the bullets on the left are like behind slightly. If you run like in the center or to the right, then you're also going to get hit. So I actually reset my animation too early there, which is why I got shot too many times. Craig. So if I line myself up with this wall, I can actually get my shot up the wall. It just extends the shot. And this is bad because I should have waited. Right. I'm doing
Good day.
saving quite strats there because it's faster. I didn't mean to do that whatsoever. I'm failing this completely. This is abysmal. I'll probably get like 1 minute red split now. So there are 2 animations for entering this, and I got the bad animation there. I haven't figured out how to trigger the good animation like consistently yet, so... Right, so there's a specific amount of money I need for this whole run, and I'm gonna pick you up here. need to get money from this cash register 10 times. So 2 more. Okay. So I got enough money for the... Oh, I almost got enough money for the rest of the run, but I'm not going to pick up the other 2 because it's easier to get it from another place.
Gas for 10 voyages. Cost 30 cashes.
You just replenished some.
I need to get my bot in here to take care of people like that. Or bots, I should say. Take care of the bots. So what you're supposed to normally do with this is talk to that rabbit bunny in the red clothes over there. So she can like seduce this white Grobo clone. But it's just faster to do this because you don't have to skip her dialogue boxes and you don't have to wait for her to get all the way over there. Okay.
What? Good. There.
So I'm in discreet mode now to sneak past the white Grobo clone because he one hit kills you, which is something you want to avoid.
Where do you want to go?
I missed the reset there, so that was kind of bad as well. Damn it. So I'm just resetting my health there, because I was going to pick up 2 clovers anyway, and it sets me up to put the cherry syrup in the water. There we go. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Right, so I poured the cherry syrup in that water there. Yeah, the graphics are amazing. For a 1994 game, this is quite good, I reckon. By a small team of French people. Okay. So the reason I poured cherry syrup into that water is because there's a rabbit bunny in here, which his doctors told him he can only drink tap water, and he doesn't like the taste of tap water, so he just dumped the cherry syrup in the
Did you know that a wise
supply.
guy dumped some syrup into the island's water supply? I'd like to find that guy so that I can give him a piece of my mind. You wouldn't happen to know him, would you?
Yeah, best polygons ever. So now I have to wait for him to get down these stairs and open this door for me. Which takes forever and I wish he'd hurry up. Right, so I'm doing another save and quit there because it's just faster to get back to the door that way. This game's got quite a nice saving system for speedrunning, for like backtracking, because it puts you back in the spot where you entered the area, which is kind of nice. So as long as you've set flags, then it'll always happen. That's the most
Where do you
ideal
want to
jump
go?
you could get on that those sandbags. If you jump on the sandbags, then it's great because you only need 2 jumps. It makes up for me running into the wall by accident there. So I'm going to the 3rd island now.
I guess I can trust you. Despite the solidarity and the resistance against fun
Problem with
times are hard.
some of these dialogue boxes is that
Ashes, I pick where you want to go.
like ones with options you can't skip. So I couldn't skip his dialogue there. Unfortunately, the ship doesn't look as good as the characters. But the characters don't look that amazing either, so, you know. The guys who worked on this game, they worked on the original Alone in the Dark game, which was the first game engine to ever have interpolated animation. So that wasn't an ideal island either, like an ideal jump. And I missed my first ball there. Okay. You can basically one cycle at the machine gun, but I just failed epically and I almost forgot the mecha penguin, so I need to go back for him now.
You have a mecha?
I didn't pick the mecha penguin up in the shop because I could have bought it in the shop, but you have to listen to the you have to deal with like more dialogue boxes, so it's just faster to grab in the desert. We got it? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up the last 50 caches I need. from this dungeon now. From here. Okay. Right, so I've gotten the Mecha Penguin because I need it for this part. Hopefully I got that. Looks like it's lined up perfectly. So usually you need to use a statue to get in through that door, but I use the Mecha Penguin instead. Because anything that touches, like any object in the world that touches that, apart from probably the magic ball, will activate the door. I pressed forward too early there. I'm jumping here because this floor is weird. It kind of like stops and starts your animation weirdly. I think it was intended, but this won't be that bad to split actually, probably. Should reset my animation back, but I didn't because I'm sloppy. In a marathon I failed this completely because I forgot about that boulder. So that's one of the statues I would have needed earlier. And it takes about 6 minutes to get to that other statue. So the Mecha Penguin saves quite a lot of time in this run. Come on.
You've just earned the second level of...
That wasn't bad overall, but as you can see, 49.2 seconds. This run is pretty what's the word, optimized up until like the last split, where it's like 2 minutes. I keep running into that for some reason. Didn't even know I could run into that, so that was kind of weird. It's news to me.
I can get you where you want to go for only 10 cases. Where do you want to go?
So I'm going back to the island I met this guy on to buy a boat for myself. Because the guy is now there for me to buy the boat. So I need to stick behind this guy because if I run ahead of him then he'll just start wandering about.
Here we're doing it! Like new, good handling and fast. This catamaran is for you. 200 caches. Where do you want to go?
now that we got the boat, we can go to any island we want. And in the story, we need to go to this island because basically his ancestors were robbed by pirates.
Good. I've been trying to sell this hairdryer ever since I was on Principal Island. Come on, I know you can use one for 30 cashes.
Oh, you just bought a hair.
A fallout? What's that? Between who?
Well, gas for 10 voyages cost 30 cashes.
Oh, you've just replenished some.
Oops.
Good. My
You now have the.
Alright, you can't make his time. Wrong side.
good.
Are you saying he can't make his estimate, or are you saying he can't make the time you've slotted?
Well, it's not a jetpack yet. It's still just a prototype. I would appreciate it if you could test it out to see how it works. You should be able to fly over the water if you approach it from a gently sloping beach. But those jobs, will you test it for 10 cashes?
Oh, you now have the.
Is there any other time you can run the game? Run the game. God.
You've just stolen a pot.
Well, I don't mind swapping with him, but I can't remember what time I got. I think mine's on September the 15th. I don't mind swapping with him if he can't do September 16th.
You've just found the key lost by... Where do you want to go?
The schedule is kind of finalized, but if he needs to swap, then you know.
You've just found Goalie. You've just earned the 3rd level of...
Come on. I hate it when I get trapped on that.
Where do you want to go?
Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. That dodge. Oh, this is like a perfect section.
Good day. With this card, you are the 4th member.
That's probably the best elf maze thing I've done in like forever. I don't even know why I'm doing this, to be honest, because I could just... oh, whatever.
Where do you want to go?
Just wasting time on that now, I don't know why. I should just use my protopack. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. If he's okay with that.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
I am the marked stone. The password for the eclipse stone is Gizmo. Which word will free me? I am the marked stone. The password for the eclipse stone is Gizmo. Which word will free me?
Didn't mean to do that. Didn't
Where
mean
do you
to
want to
do
go?
that.
Where do you want to go?
I am the eclipse stone. The password for the marked stone is birds. Which word will free me?
You just found the myth. Where do you want to go?
Motorbike's the best. Right, now I need to stick the pirate flag on my boat.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go Rebellion Island. Yep, bibs. Pretty sure that's a French word. Or it probably isn't.
Oh,
Oh really? That's news to me.
Where do you want to go?
Right, so I need to pick up another mecha penguin
You have a
later. Because they help me out like tons.
You must be.
Oops.
Where do you want to go?
we're good.
I know. This GIF Maniac website must be awesome as well. Seeing as everybody loves it. So I think world record is incoming, by the way. Because the last sprint is like a 2-minute fail. So providing I don't like lose 2 minutes.
Come on.
Can you not do like the weekend or anything? This is something I don't understand with this game. It takes like 5 shots to take out those soldiers, but only takes 1 to blow a door away. Right, that was a good Fanny, because he does like tons of damage. That was also good. This is going really well. Might lose some time on this bit now, actually. That was also really, really good.
Work. Get. Hey.
Alright, let's see if I can move that. That's good. Yes, he was. The animation doesn't get... well, the animation gets interrupted, but it continues anyway, so... it doesn't matter if you take a shot.
Hey! No!
Because you'll still go through anyway, that's why I moved the red Grobo clone to the side and then I just run past him. Because it just saves time, because they take like about 5 hits right now, I think. And I do it this, well, I don't do this yet. Well, I run past another red Grobo clone. I just avoid fighting red Grobo clones because they take too long. This red grubber clone I have to fight though, because he's got the key to get into this place. I didn't even keep track of how many times I had to hit him there, but it was a fair fail.
Good. Yeah.
So now I need to wait for this Scrobo to open up the gate for me. Okay. Awesome. Oops. Terrible. Can't hit it. That was like the worst ever. Right, let's hope I do well on this. Okay. Awesome. Let's see if we can do this correctly. Good. Right, let's see if I can get this guy.
Don't.
I should probably start going for that YOLO strat, seeing as I still got quite a bit of time that I can save on this one.
Where do you want to go?
Hey,
Twin.
and
Oops.
carrot, open. Ah.
I'll take that. There we go.
You just earned the 4th level of magic. Where do you want to go? you want to go?
So I went to the next island, but I came back to the Hamlai Mountains because it saves some backtracking, and it puts the vehicle in a better place for me to access it after I've gone back to the other islands to get the stuff that I need to continue.
Where do you want to go?
So as you can see, Twinson is kind of a pro at handling a boat, spinning it on the spot there.
Where do you want to go?
So I'm gonna be using the Mecha Penguin for its original intended use now. And that's to take out 2 red Grubbo clones. Because for some reason, red elephants don't like penguins. Who knew? Good job, good job. Let's hope I don't get stuck in a gate this time as well. Let's see if I can hit this guy with ball. Yeah, that was good. You just stand back and he'll take care of the green Grobocron for you, which is kind of nice. Main villain and all.
You've just stolen, my dear.
Oh, Apparently I can save 30 seconds on that split. Yes. If I was the commentary guru of the world, I would be Gandhi.
Where do you want to go?
An optimal jump again. I'll take those.
Where do you want to go?
Citadel Island. Which is probably like 3 seconds ahead, trying to where I needed to go.
Cut! Let that. Oh!
You now have the...
Side.
Where do you want to go?
So now you're going to see how OP the sword is that I just picked up. Right after I cross this. There we go. 2 shots. Attack. Because it's a beast.
You look.
The wise man.
Don't shoot at me. I am your friend. I love the inventory system in this game as well because it's like it's designed to speedrun it.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know if you've seen, but it's only taken like 2 to 4 movements in the inventory menu to get at the item that I need. So menuing in this game is quite nice. Welcome back, Blackwing. Wrong way, wrong way.
Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Get
So yeah, this sword is really OP, which is why I'm gonna probably use it for the rest of the run. Just,
Whoa.
right. Hopefully I'll get this now. Yep. Awesome. So like with that crab, you need to wait for the right time for him to like kind of clip into the stairs on the right hand side. And if you get that, he won't be able to attack it. That's what you want to go for. Don't fall off now.
good day.
Good day. Let's see. You can talk to me, and you're wearing the medallion of sandals. You must be the heir. I've been waiting for you for centuries, and I got back. So it's okay. The Hammer-Lady Mountains are fine for me, but I only use this entire river here except for the well guarded by Hunter. Where do you want to go?
This is the run. Hopefully. Because the magic stick skip does not work. Otherwise I would.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's get it. God. Hit him! There we go. Just enough time there, really. Doesn't matter, it's like 2 minutes I can save on the next bit. Bring it! Ah. No, you don't. You got it, or whatever. This soldier's too OP to be dealt with anyway, so.
Get up.
There we go. How am I doing? I wonder why they didn't add climbing down ladder mechanic. Oh well.
And where do you want to go, Twinston?
Good.
Pressed escape a bit too early there.
We know.
Now to wait.
Good luck.
Took him a while to drop there. Oh yes. I beat him down. take that. I don't know how anybody was supposed to realise they had to pull that lever. I figured it out when I was a kid, but I can't remember how I figured it out. Change, because I don't want to deal with him. Oh no! I have been trapped.
Not
GG, reset. Grabber.
Stop.
Best cutscene in the game. Next to the planet exploding. This game actually promotes beating your wife, so you can thank the French for that.
you've just
My menuing could be improved. Ba-doom. So apparently pouring water on a ancient stone tablet will cause a nuclear explosion that will wipe out everything in a base. Right. Where's this guy goes? See if I can get I've not failed this yet, so. Yep. Yeah. Good job. I'm gonna try running past this guy as well, because why not? No. Doesn't want me to. Oh well. Worth a try. Glad that blast missed me.
Here,
And now I play the waiting game. Was strange. not paying attention to Skype. Alright, yeah. Skype. Well, 0 says 1019, no? That's 1626 or 1627. 1019. Right. Let's hope he doesn't get. No! No! Why? That should never have happened. This game is trolling me. No, it's still B1. It's fine. I've only lost like what, 10 seconds. Well. Alright, let's try that again. Preferably with this noob getting in my way. Please, game. Game's trolling me. Right. Should have tried beating her off the edge so that she wouldn't go down the normal track. And done. Yes! It is Yes, it is world record.
I am Sendel. Like all of those you see here, we are all Sendels. We are here to watch over a stellar entity that is in gestation. It will come into existence in a few centuries. As we can only act from the heart of the planet, we implanted a lineage of elected creatures among the species living on the surface. You are the current descendant of this family. And when Funfrock's threat had become too great, it was me that called to you in your dream. The entity can now finish its gestation because you rid us of Funfrock. It would have died if he had gotten to it.
The last bit
And
was
this
that.
world would
The
have
last split
imploded.
was that bad because
Thanks to you, it will continue to
practice the end.
flourish. Return now to the surface. You can now erase the final
I died
traces
twice in the
that he
last
left
split.
there.
In like really bad places. Fell into water, which is like terrible because it wasted loads of time because of the animation of drowning. And I can't remember how the other way I died. I think I was chained. I was chained by one of the guys with the jackhammers that fires like blasts. And it took me ages to die because I was like on full health. I love the difference between the cutscenes and the actual in-game isometric view. Yes, you are. I've been able to get a world record for a while. It's just I've been trying to get time to get started in LBA 2. LBA 2 is kind of really broken as well. Because I was looking at the segmented run the other day and you can do like loads of stuff in it. It's ridiculous. Like you shouldn't even be able to get off the you shouldn't even be able to get off Citadel Island, which is the island I'm on right now. It's like 121. The segmented run is. Yeah, you shouldn't be able to get off this island that I'm on right now because it's like raining heavily. But for some reason they didn't program it correctly, and you can actually get off the island by buying a ferry ticket. It's weird. What are you talking about? The cutscene, the models in the cutscenes are awesome. You haven't seen the ending cutscene of this game, where he like rolls the blinds like all creepily. And she's pregnant in the second. His wife's pregnant in the second game, so I think that's what happened. Yeah, there's a remake coming. I don't know when it's coming, but it was announced in 2011 on GOG.com. Like the GOG.com did an interview with the creators of the game. Yeah, it's official. No, it is official. It's on. It's like an interview on GOG.com with the actual members of the people who made the game. Yeah, I know the horses look like the best character models in the game. That elf. wait for the awesome cutscene now. Abusing the space guitar there. Here's the really creepy cutscene.